Hi, this is Marianne. I just have such great plants, so I wanted to make a video for you to let you know I hope you're staying safe and doing well. And I also wanted to do it for two purposes. One, to talk about what you can do now to enhance the estate planning that you've done, and then also talk about how the estate plan that you have in place works together to protect you and your loved ones if hard times do happen. So I first want to say congratulations that you have done your estate planning before these challenging times. You can pat yourself on the back for that. Just know too that if you have family members or loved ones that have not done their estate planning, I'm actually continuing to do estate planning, and we're doing it through Zoom meetings or remote notaries or different methods like that. So we are I am still doing a lot of estate planning during this time. All right, so let's talk about what you can do with respect to your estate plan. So the first thing is, go open your estate planning binder. In the very front, there's an asset overview. And look and see if you've kept your assets up to date. So have you acquired any new assets since you last met with me? And if you have, you want to make sure they're noted there. And you want to look and see, are they in your trust too? And so in your trust binder, you have an estate, it's called a trust funding memorandum. And it talks about how you get your assets in your trust. So you can look there and see, hey, are all of my newer assets in my trust? And make sure you add them to that asset overview. Okay, the second thing you can do is fill out your personal property memorandum. And so this is really nice to have. So this is your at home, you're looking at all of the things, your household items, keepsakes, jewelry, those type of things. Those are all called tangible personal property. So on that memorandum, you can say who those particular things go to. So if you're saying, hey, you're looking at, a piece of furniture or, piano or something that you really want to go to somebody if you pass away, then on this memorandum is where you can detail that and say who that will go to. And so that's something you can do while you're around the house and you're looking at these things. And then what you're going to want to do is you don't have to come to me, back to me. You can just sign and date it. So make sure you describe the property, just say who it'll go to, and then you sign and date that. All right, the third thing, and this isn't really estate planning, but it's something great you can do. On the Utah, if you Google Utah unclaimed property, the state of Utah has a website. And so if you've opened an account somewhere or maybe someone should have given you a paycheck and they didn't, or you received like an insurance payout and maybe it went to your home but was sent back because it couldn't be delivered, all of that gets given to the state. So you can go on this website and you can type in your name and find out if any of that unclaimed property is yours. And my husband and I did this once on, I think it was like a Friday night. And we typed in a lot of our family members' names, and they were thrilled. They loved us because we told them about some unclaimed property that they didn't even know that they had. So that's kind of one fun thing that you can do. All right, so let's now review your documents that you have in place and talk about how they protect you. Okay, first one. This is an authorization for release of your protected health information. So this allows the people that you have designated, if something were to happen to you medically, that they could get your medical information so they could make good decisions for you. And then the other one is your Utah Advanced Healthcare Directive. So this document says if you are unable to make medical decisions or you can't speak for yourself, you're on a ventilator or something like that, it details who should make those decisions on your behalf, and it talks about the decisions that they can make on your behalf and the guidance that you have given them, and that's very important to have. So you've got those documents that would protect you and designate the person you choose to make those medical decisions for you if those needed to be made and you couldn't make those decisions. Okay, the second documents that you have to protect you, another document is your living trust. This document is great because it says exactly what would happen if you became incapacitated. So how is that determined? And then if you are, who gets put in as the trustee so that they could make financial decisions such as paying your bills, your house payment, your electricity, paying medical, if you needed treatment at a facility, being able to pay for that. And so Anyway, so it's who could do that for you and act on your behalf if you're incapacitated. And that's very important to make those financial decisions. And that works together with your will. So if you have a trust, your will is very basic and just says that everything goes into your trust. But if you don't have a trust, then your will is more extensive. And both the trust and the will work together to say what would happen if you passed away. So who would manage those assets and gather those together, and where they would go to, and who they would benefit, and how they would benefit those people. And those are great documents to have because they make things clear. I've spent a lot of time on my trust and my wills, really looking at those and seeing and making sure that they're covering a lot of different contingencies so that your property and your things will go to the people that you want them to go to in the manner that you would like them to go to those people, and who is managing that for you on your behalf. So those are really protective documents. And the other one is a general durable power of attorney. And so this is who can make certain financial decisions on your behalf. For example, who could file your tax returns for you, or who could make certain government benefit elections, or other type of financial decisions on your behalf. And so that's if you're incapacitated. So that's a document that governs property in the event of incapacity, and is also a protected document. So we've got a lot of documents. They work together to make sure that it's the people that you pick making decisions on your behalf. And it also details those decisions and making sure that those are your decisions and things are going the way that you would like them to go. So anyway, congratulations on getting that done. I just wanted to say I hope you are doing well and that you are staying safe. And please contact me if you have any questions or anything like that, or if you know somebody who needs estate planning. I'm happy to still help them using a Zoom meeting or anything like that. So anyway, stay well, stay safe. Bye.